Good to see you.
Thank you.
How are you feeling about facing the media today?
Yes, I'm happy. I'm very happy. It's first time here in Premier League. And thank you for your question. I hope that's good.
Is Roberto happy not to be here and not to see us?
No, Roberto is not happy. I spoke with him this morning. He wants to stay with the team, sure, to the squad. But he's not here physically, but he's here with his personality. And the players are very... They have a big responsibility, and they know. And we hope that tomorrow they play also for him.
And Roberto missing today, also
Yes. Missing
on the touchline tomorrow.
Yes.
But last season when he was missing, 4-0 West Ham, 5-0 Grimsby. Is this a setting the scene of things to come?
Why not? Why not? I hope, hopefully. It's a different game, sure. That's the first game against West Ham, I remember very well. We played a very good match. And the game in FA Cup against Grimsby is another match. But Roberto was close to us, was on the stand. Probably tomorrow, we don't know if he can arrive. That's depend. Today he has another visit with the doctor, and depend if he can fly or not. And tomorrow we are alone on the pitch, and I hope don't do a big disaster for the team.
Let's talk about tomorrow first. A trip to Tottenham. Recent really positive result against them after Christmas. But can you take us back to last season at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium and your memories of that game? Because there was a lot of controversy about the game.
Yes, I remember, but they are a different team. They changed coaches and a different style and different players. And I think it's not easy to compare the two matches, the last season and this season. I think when we play here against Tottenham this season, we played a very, very good match. But also Tottenham, I think the result was, yes, a big result. We scored 4 goals against Tottenham. It's not easy because it is a very, very good team. But I remember they create a lot of chances, the same. And I think the match is open. And I think we and Tottenham has this season a similar style. We would like to control the game. We want the ball always. And tomorrow, I think, I hope can be a big show. I hope to win, sure, but also a big show for the fans, sure.
I'm sure the fans are looking forward to it. What's the latest team news? Karo Matoma's back. Is he available to play from the start?
He's available, sure, but Roberto didn't decide again because he asked to us how he works. He works well, but he travels a lot. I think we make a decision this evening or tomorrow morning. He's sure on the squad, but we don't know if he can start from the first 11. We are not sure, but he's with us, and for us he's an important player, sure.
And João Pedro, is it right to say that he's picked up a knock in training?
João Pedro, unfortunately, has an injury in the hamstring, and sure tomorrow can't play, sure, 100%. And he did a scan 2 days ago, but he have to do another scan this week. But probably he has a problem. We don't know how many weeks, but it's an injury on the hamstring, and we have to be. We don't want to take a risk, and sure he can't play tomorrow.
And any other concerns going into tomorrow's game?
No, the other players are ready. They work it very well, and we are ready to play. Yes, Joao for us is important, but Ansu Fati is able to play. Is ready. We have Evan Ferguson, Welbeck. We have a lot of striker. Adam Lallana. Why not? And we don't want to take a risk, and the other players are able. And but I don't know which is the first 11 because after in the afternoon I speak with Roberto, and he told to me what he prefer. I speak with him about the training session, but we are ready.
And finally, just a couple of questions. This week we saw a report of VAR that 14% of decisions are better now and they're getting them correct. We've seen that they admitted 20 decisions were wrong. I just wanted your view on VAR. Do you see it as a success? Do you see areas where it can improve? What's your opinion as a coach of a Premier League side?
Yes, I think they can improve, sure, 100%. But it is normal when change something, have time. We have to be quiet to understand that everyone wanted to improve the decision, to make decisions. It's not easy on the pitch. I understand that for referees sometimes it's not easy to make a decision in a short time. I think we can improve. Which is the difference now? Now the mistake we can't understand because is there VR or is not a mistake? Because the target, the focus of VR and reduce the mistake. Before, okay, mistake or not is always a doubt. But now when is their decision, ancora adesso, until this moment is there the doubt. I think they have to improve to have to be clear when they take the decision. Sometimes the penalty, sometimes is yes, sometimes not. I think it's good, VR, because we have to improve for the show, for the fans, is important. But like we have to improve like a coach, sure, the same. They have to improve to do better this VR, sure, one of the best. But also in Italy is the same. In Serie A, in Italy, they are the same problem. I think it's normal.
And the final one for me is this talk this week about a blue card.
Yes, yes.
We know it's not coming in. We're talking trial stage at the moment. But what's your view on the blue card and why it might be used?
I think that the football has a style, no? And the physical contact is important. It's not like volleyball, for example, two teams with the net. And if the blue card can help to improve the show, it's a good idea. But the fight to the players, if inside to the correct fight, is important. It's the same. We have to find a good balance between, if the fault or is there other situation they need blue card is good, but not blue card after 10 minutes, because it's the same. You play always with one player less, it is the same. It's not important. It is this player now and the other player can create a problem for the substitution, for example, because if you have a red card, you can change maybe a tactical situation, disposition on the pitch. If we have blue card, can create also for us coaches to understand what to do in that minutes. If to change the structure to the team, stay in the same substitute. It's not. It's a new, and it's a new for referee, sure, but it's a new also for coaches. But I would like that football don't lose always the English style, to be fight on the football with respect always for the opponents, but it is important. We love fight, you love fight, and we don't never lose this one.
I agree. Andrea, thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi, Andrea. Just on that, has the cynical foul they talk about that the blue card is going to try and get rid of, has that become too big a part of the game now? Is it becoming a tactic for teams too much? Yes, I agree. I agree because it's not easy to understand when it is a tactical foul. Yeah, it's not easy to understand when, and I think the foul is a part of football. Is a part, yes, but there is foul for. We are agreed to understand this one, but sometimes the card are molto usati.
they're used a lot sometimes, in my opinion. It's good to respect the opponents, respect the referee, sure, 100%. But I continue to tell that the football is a sport where we never lose the identity, the passion of this sport, with respect also.
You mentioned earlier the game between Brighton and Tottenham down here earlier in the season, 4-2. I think there were 34 goal attempts in the game. Are you expecting a similar kind of game away from home?
I think a bit similar, because our style and their style, they don't change away and at home. We are two teams, like I told you before, that we would like to score a lot of goals. No, we like to press higher. We would like to take the balls, and when you want to ball, you have to keep the ball before. And the match, I think it is open. I don't think that tomorrow Tottenham stay in their pitch. I'm sure it's not like this, and we love this football. Yes, I think the first match here at home, we scored the goal in the first minutes, and the match became a different match. But why not? I think in the first 50 minutes can happen something important. I hope for us, but also Tottenham, I want to score, sure. Start. I think we think that they start strong. We want to put the direction of the match in their direction, but we have to be ready, sure.
And what do you say about the work that Ange Postecoglou has done in the development he's made at Tottenham this season?
But I think that this season's Tottenham is very different than the other season. Not is better or not, but it's different. I think we like a lot how Postecoglou moved the players, fullback, midfielder. This continuous rotation between the players. They have very good players, big quality. Now with Maddison, he's a player very smart on the pitch. He knows football. He understands football. And we remember when we play here, they played without Maddison, without Van der Ven, without Romero, and they have a problem in defensive line. And the pressing, they like to press too higher. They stay with the line very high. I think he gave to the Tottenham a lot ideas, new ideas, and I think in this season it is one of surprise of this season.
Against Crystal Palace, Pascal Gross, 2 more assists, which takes him to 8, which is the joint club record. If you were looking at young players to learn from Pascal, what would you tell them to learn from him?
Pascal for us is a very, very important player, not only for his position like midfielder, but is an important player on the pitch. Because he feels a big responsibility. He loves to have big responsibility, and he has a big example for young player day by day, not only on the match, but the example, I think, one player don't give only the match. The example is every day, and he's the first to arrive here. He's the last to go away. Sometimes he phone call to Roberto because he watched maybe he rewatched the match. He asked something. He's a big resource for us, and we are happy, very, very happy. He's our player. Yes.
Andrea, you mentioned the young players there.
Yes.
How big an opportunity could this be for Evan Ferguson with João out for a little period? A lot of people say he hasn't scored for a while, but he's still very, very young.
Yes, he's still very young. The competition on the strike is too higher, but it's normal in Premier League. And but he's improving day by day. He's very strong in his mind. He knows that he have to fight to take his position, the first 11, day by day. And he don't think, I scored a lot of goals last season and I need to play. No. He has a big mentality. He's young, but he works strong every day. For us, he's important. We think that he can improve a lot with the ball. He can clean the cleaning football. He have to
we like that the striker clean the ball to improve a lot, but he knows a lot of time he stay after the training session with us on the pitch to improve. He's a big guy, he's a very good player, but he's young, and we think that if his mind is always this one, he can become a very, very big player, sure.
I just want to ask, sorry, go on.
No, and tomorrow, I don't know if start in the first 11, but sure, is a player can start or can play in the second half. It's always important for us, sure.
Just want to ask you about your experience working with Roberto. He's not here, so you can say anything. No, just what it's been like and how your working relationship works, and how has your experience been like at the football club since you joined?
Yes, this is the second season for me to work with Roberto, but I know Roberto from a lot of seasons. We are friends because my father was his coach when Roberto played in the academy AC Milan, and I worked a lot of seasons in AC Milan, and after the national team of Ukraine. But we spend a lot of time the phone call with Roberto about tactical because. For me, he's for me obviously one of the best coaches now in this moment. And when he was a coach in Foggia or in Sassuolo, I'm working in AC Milan, and we spoke a lot about football, and I study a lot his idea. And when he went to Shakhtar Donetsk, in that moment, I'm working for national team of Ukraine, and we spoke a lot about the players, the Ukrainian players. We created always a big a big discussion about football. And when 2 years ago, he changed some people on his technical staff, he phone called me, and I was very, very happy to work for me. For me, it's a dream. I have 53 years old, but I'm living a second young with him, and also here in Premier League, in Brighton, and with Roberto. And it's my life is two parts. The first part with AC Milan, I won the league Serie A 2010-11. Is a part. I played a lot of matches in Champions League. Is a part. But now with Roberto, he has a big energy, has a big passion, and he ti coinvolge. He's involving you a lot, and for me, I'm happy because I become younger with him.
And what's it like? I mean, him and Ange Postecoglou, are they part of this new wave, maybe, of managers? Obviously, a lot of people talk about Pep Guardiola, Jurgen Klopp, but now these are two, not young, but they're newish to the Premier League. How much of an impact do you think those two managers can make in this country?
Well, I think that every coach can arrive, can give a new idea. Last season, when Roberto arrived, he has a big impact on the Premier League because as a new idea. This season, we play, I think, a good season. We are playing very well, but it's not new, because we arrived last season. This season is Postecoglou, and it's similar, but it's not the same. It's not the same. It's similar. The idea, general idea, but the principle, I think, is not the same. It's not better our or them, but it's different. But this is the football is this one. I think every coaches can give something new, and we are happy because if you are open to study, to understand, every coaches can give a very important idea. And Roberto, he changed in his career. He has always the same mentality. But if you watch a Foggia game or a Sassuolo game, it's different. Also us, we are different like this last season. This season sometimes we play three center back. We change. The idea is the same, but maybe the dispositions change. And when arrive a coach like Postecoglou, we study a lot him. him, Pep Guardiola, sure, Klopp, also maybe for defensive phase we like to study Emery, or it's important to study always. And I think in the next future, sure, Postecoglou, like Roberto, can be a coach is very important for not only for Premier League but in general for football.